Hi guys! Welcome back to this space. As promised, in this video, I am going to share about my blood test results. So before I begin, I'm just so happy and so excited to see my skin today. Like, it's so calm, it's pinkish color and it's thin and it's not scaling as much. And even my arm, look at it, like it is very close to the color of my skin. So like for me, this is a very good motivation for me to keep going on, because I think this course of treatment is gonna last a long time. But I think this is a very good pit stop for me to recharge and to just keep going on. So as I have mentioned previously, I have been seeing a new functional medicine doctor since December last year. So in our consultation, she suggested me to do a few types of blood tests. And after having a proper discussion with her, we have decided that it's best for me to do these two types of blood tests, which is full blood count blood test, as well as nutrient and toxic element analysis, which is also what we call as hair analysis in short. So basically, this full blood count test is to look at 10 different major elements in our blood, which includes white blood cells, red blood cells, platelet, etc. And there's one other thing that she wanted to look at was this something called IGE level, which shows the antibodies that is produced by our immune system. So another test is called nutrient and toxic element analysis, which we also call it as hair analysis, because basically she just cut off chunks of my hair for the test. But yeah, through this test, we're able to look at if there is any heavy metal overexposure or any toxic elements in my body. As we all know, we are exposed to all sorts of chemicals all around us, especially if we are living in a city. I mean, you can even find heavy metals in the accessories that we are wearing, the water that we are drinking, the air that we breathe, and the cooking utensils that we use in the kitchen. So yeah, I think it's good to be aware of all these things. And actually, I waited for a month plus for the results to come out. And during the waiting time, I was actually feeling a little bit nervous, because like I've spent so much of my effort and time to take care of my body, right? My diet and everything, making sure that I have a very healthy lifestyle. When I was waiting for the result, it felt like taking a test, because what if the results don't reflect my lifestyle? You know what I mean? Like, you know. Well, luckily my result came back pretty much okay. Here's my result. So it only shows that my reading for hemoglobin is a little bit on the lower side, because I don't really eat a lot of red meat. Other than that, my IGE level shows that it's a little bit on the higher side, because for average people it's around 100. So mine is 166, which also shows that my body is highly allergic, like highly reactive to things, I guess. That's how you say it. So for the major elements, I'm lacking in a few types. They are sodium, iron, selenium, boron, and strontium. I'm actually referring to the paper right here. So sodium is basically important for the production of electrolytes and for nerve and muscle function. And for iron is basically to transport oxygen. It explains a lot, because I feel tired very easily. And for selenium is something that a lot of people with skin condition lack of. You might want to look into it, because it helps our body to prevent cell damage, which is very important for people with skin condition. Other than that, it's pretty much okay. I'm not gonna go into it too deeply. And let's look at my toxic element result. So basically, there are a few types that I have to pay attention to, which are aluminum, mercury, nickel, thallium, uranium, and titanium. So aluminum, the doctor suggested me to kind of like switch a little like my cooking utensils in the kitchen, so pay more attention to what I use daily in the kitchen. And also she asked me to stop using microwave because of uranium exposure. She also mentioned that actually heavy metal overexposure in our blood or in our body is pretty hard to get rid of. So we got this result from my hair, right? So basically it also means that the concentration of all these heavy metals are higher. So she asked me to be patient, and in order to slowly remove it from my body, we will start with medication first, and then after that we will go to the holistic method, which is like really take care of what I use daily and eat daily, which is what I'm doing now basically. And besides that, she also mentioned about the mold toxicity in my surrounding, and I think this is something that I have to mention because it's pretty interesting. Because if you're from Malaysia, because I'm from Malaysia, because of the humidity in my country, it's very easy for the black mold to grow. And once she mentioned that, I actually realized that in my bathroom there is very frequent growth of mold. Basically, I always have to clean them up. So I looked it up online and I read about the black mold toxicity, which is very interesting, and I think you should look it up as well. So because of that, she actually suggested me to get an extra fan to make sure that the mold doesn't grow in my bathroom. So for a doctor to say that, if you are staying in a place where you realize that there is a growth of mold everywhere, you might want to do something about it. So because of this test, I have understood a little bit more about my body, and we are at a better position to approach this psoriasis. So I am currently in my second week, actually my 7th day of my Candida cleanse and heavy metal detox. So far so good. I'm feeling very great about this, and come on, look at my skin, it's doing pretty good. I think this is really good progress, and yeah, I'm going to keep you guys updated here. I'm gonna make video to update my progress every single 2 weeks, you know, and hopefully you are doing well and taking care of yourself. And oh yeah, if you want to do this blood test for yourself, feel free to drop me a DM. I will pass you the contact of my doctor. So yeah, thank you very much. I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Mwah.